Welcome back to Goldcrest Valley. We're going to find out how the yield is on this new field, and it's looking amazing so far. That's a pretty dark green there. It's a New Holland challenge. This is definitely going to be interesting. We're sitting at 33,000 right now. We got a little over 3 years to go to see if we can get to 5 million. Based on some of the plans we have and the things that we've been doing, I have no idea. I went ahead and bought 4 more cows. We have 8 total. They're all 12 months old. Well, it is August, and I'm super excited about our canola being ready to be harvested. Let's head on over there and take a look. This is exciting. That means we can get our oil production back up and running after we harvest this. In our first load of canola going, we're going to then get the production back up and running. We'll probably assign a worker to this to finish this harvest for us, and then we can multitask and pick up the rest of the grain. Let's just get out of the way a little bit. Go ahead and get that closed there, and then we should be able to just get this started and ask the worker to take over for us, and we can go turn this into the production, and we'll go ahead and get that re-enabled. Let's go over there. 6,000 should get us a good start. All right, let's go ahead and get it tipped over. While that's happening, let's take a little peek here. Yeah, all right, let's head on over here and get it turned on. Okay, so we want to activate canola oil, and while we're in here, let's take a look here. We're missing wool, so we need to get that taken care of. And clothing, yeah, so that stuff's slowed down, so we got that worker going. All right, the wool's dropped off. Let's go ahead and get back in here. It was already activated, so it should be good. Well, the worker did a really good job on this field, so let's go ahead and get all of this unloaded into the trailer, and then we'll drop it off at the oil mill and see where we're sitting. Should be pretty good. A couple months worth of canola oil. Well, there it goes, the last bit of canola for the year. Very nice. So that puts us at 21,000. If we hop in and take a look at the production, we get 4,800 a month. So that should get us, that's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty good. So we should get a good amount of canola oil from that. We already have a lot in storage, so we have to pay attention to when that peaks its price so we can see how we're sitting. And I think we talked about when we built that the first year wasn't going to be productive or profitable for the oil mill. But this year should put us into the green for at least making our money back for building the building. And then year 3, 4, and 5 is going to really going to set us forward for production on that. We've got 168,000 liters here from these 2 fields. So we'll drop this off at the cows. I have a feeling this is going to be enough for a good amount of time. All right, so we can unload it right there. They got plenty for capacity, and then we'll go pick up the rest of them over here. I have a feeling some of this is going to get sold. This is a lot of straw. Go ahead, back just a hair there. Boom. Go get a few that are left. But yeah, I think we did pretty good. And we got to figure out what we're going to do with that wheat, because we got a lot of wheat, and I think it's just not the best idea to just sell it, because we get a lot more money if we turn it into bread potentially. This bakery does accept wheat and barley, so I would assume we could go ahead and get this. It's only 30,000. We're going to go ahead and we're risking it. I'm going to take 40,000 out so that we have enough money. Actually, I'll pay back. We're going to pay back 10 of that. All right, so we have $30,000 loan. We have 11,000 still. Storage is empty here. But you can see here, yes. What? We screwed up. It wants flour. Where can we make flour? What do we got here? This looks like is the flour mill. It is 80,000. We're going to do it. We're going to make our money back. Mistake on top of mistake on top of mistake. So let's see here now when we go into our productions. We should, yes. Okay, we can make corn flour as well, which is something we might look into. All right, let's see how this goes. Slow down, slow down, slow down. A little heavy. So we'll hop out here, let that start. Yeah, all right, that's filling up. Let's hop over here and get this production activated. Went ahead and leased this spreader while we wait for the other field to be able to be harvested so we get some liming done. And it's nice to use this storage. You came in here, we found all of our lime, got it taken out, and we got these 4, what are these, cages? I don't know what these are called. These bags that are on pallets, but we're going to get that filled up and lime all the fields that need it, and probably have to buy a little bit more lime because I don't think this will be enough, and didn't do the extensions on the spreader, so it's going to take us a little extra time. It's officially September and the soybeans are not ready to be harvested, so we'll have to top off the water for the sheep here, and then we're going to load up this trailer, so that's why I'm over here also. I want to get the trailer full of fertilizer, some lime, and some other things so that we can go ahead and get the large wheat field all prepped and seeded. I think we're going to do wheat on that field. Let's see if we can yet. We can plant wheat. So we'll get wheat going on that field, as well as potentially, you know, all of the things that need to be done for it. So look at that bread. Awesome. All right. So let's hop out here. We're going to take our bread on over to our storage. We got the supply trailer over here. Now it's time to head to the store because we have a few machines or implements to lease, and we might need to take out another loan. We extended ourselves a little too far. All right, so I got enough money to have $150,000 in loans, just so we can make sure we have enough. So what I want to do, we're going to do quite a bit here. We can't pull that. We can pull this. So this roller we're going to lease, and we're going to keep it for a little bit. Mulchers next, if I can find them. There we go. And gosh, that one, 6 meters, 200 horsepower. Yeah, let's do that. We're going to lease that because we are going to mulch. And then the only other thing we need is our seeder. And yeah, this one, might as well just go with this one. Oh, we need one more thing. Because I'm a doofus, I turned in the spreader. We'll lease that, and then we also didn't bring any lime, so I will grab a few bags of lime. And that should be everything. So that's all we're going to do here. We're going to do all those things. So let's lower it. See if this can do it. Very nice. All right. Seems like our tractor's struggling a little bit. Well, the mulcher's still going. We're going to try to get started on seeding. We are going to do wheat here. And I think the rest of the fields by the house will probably do canola so that we can get everything that we need for our productions going. And we shouldn't catch up to the mulcher, but we might. The mulcher did such a good job finishing this up. I'm sending it over to a couple other fields, or the New Holland there, the smaller one, did a much better job. I can't remember the model on that one. I think it's like 260 horsepower, maybe. But yeah, so we're going to send that over to another field, let that get going while we finish this up. We potentially might hand this off to a worker as well, so we can get more things done this month. We're moving along. So being that this is a challenge, I'm a little concerned that the money we're spending isn't going to pay for itself off in the next 3 years or pay us back. We do have a lot, whoops, forgot to turn it on. We do have a lot of fields that we are taking care of now. So these lease costs should pay for themselves by the end of all these fields getting taken care of, but just not completely confident in that yet. So we'll see. We'll get a worker going on this. Let them go. We got, 2 other fields that they can also mulch. So plenty of work to do around the farm as we get this one finished seeding. We got to probably plant at least one more field this month so we can spread out our harvests. I think I was looking at this. These are worth a good amount. I think I'm going to select about 10 of them. And we'll sell 10. I think we'll still be able to get to the 300 if we do that. So that helps with $4,000. These ones just increased. Interesting. So I don't know. I'm going to keep a couple of these that are at 570, but or 507, but we're going to sell a few more. And then we'll go into, so that'll help us get out of debt. I did pay off a little bit. So let's repay 2 more. We'll keep our money at 5,800 here. 115,000 in debt still. We're almost done with seeding this wheat field. Got the seeding done. We went ahead and brought this other tractor back over to take over rolling here. It was struggling a little bit with the mulcher. So now that we have this 260 freed up, I'm going to take it back home so it can finish up the mulching and seeding the other wheat field that we're going to plant for this year. But we're going to fill up before we do that. And we'll have to come back later to pick some things up. And it's time to get prepped for seeding. We're going to do this field here. You can see we have our roller and the planter, or the seeder here. So we'll get the drill ready. Yeah, we got everything filled up on it pretty good. And then we'll probably hand it over to a worker because, man, we got a lot going on. You can see over here we're also cutting the grass and probably turn this group into silage since we have a ton of grass still in storage that we're starting to have enough to where we could make a little bit of money off of it instead of just keeping it. So we'll make that decision very soon here in probably December or February. Oh, no way. 21,000? Nice. So it is October and we're going to plant canola in the rest of these fields. We still have to harvest the soybeans, so we'll get that going soon. But I wanted to get a worker going on this while it's raining. We're going to wait till the rain passes to harvest the soybeans. I figured we could get away with planting while it was raining. Shouldn't be too rough. Now that it's November, we're going to drop off some wool, pick up more of our bread, and then figure out which goods we can sell this month. I know some of the prices are starting to get good, so we're going to take advantage of that, try to get out of debt, pay off all of our leases, get in a lot better state moving into year 3 so we can start being really more profitable and get closer to gaining some momentum to get to $5 million. We got all our morning chores done, so now it's time to hop in and take a look at the prices so we know exactly what we're going to sell this month. Canola oil is going to be November, so we can do canola oil this month. And I believe there was one other thing. Was it eggs? Eggs was high in November, so the diner is where we want to get eggs. So we get canola oil and the eggs prepped and ready to go. Pulling up to the diner here with 18,000 liters of canola oil and 5,700 liters of eggs. Should be a pretty good sailing day in November. Let's see what we get here. We're sitting at 14,400 right now. Oh, look at that skyrocket. Canola oil. Oh, that was a good decision. Blown away. Can we get to 150? We did. Can we get to 160? Can we? Not quite. So 157. Well, maybe we do. Oh, 158. Oh, some decisions to make. So let's hop in here and let's pay off all of our loans. We'll get all of that paid off so we're not in debt anymore. And we're going to have money left over. We're going to have $43,000 left over. This is rare. All right, let's take a look here. This trailer is worth $35,000. Let's do it. So we're getting out of debt. We're moving along. We're getting out of debt. Soon enough, all of our profits, or all of our money, will be profits. Hopping forward to December now, the only real thing worth selling here at the diner is bread. So we got that brought over, 15,000 liters. We got all of it picked up from the bakery to make sure we had everything that's been produced so far this year. And that's going to get us up to maybe 100. Can we get to 100? Can we? 91,000. The environmental score is definitely helping. Let's take a look at these leases. We definitely want to keep this, so let's get rid of that. 17,000 gone. That's okay. No more lease fees. And I think the spreader, let's purchase it as well. That puts us down to 30,000, but we can upgrade that to be the spreader we want. We're using it a lot. Might as well keep it. Really, now I think I want to go find the straw because we have a lot of it. So the price is good this month, so we're going to go pick up the straw and sell that and see where we're sitting. That'll probably be the last item we sell in December. Everything else is really going to fall into early in the year in January and February, which we'll do next episode. Taking the first load here. It's pretty heavy. We got 20,000 or 201,000 liters here. Oh, some of these bales were used a little bit by the cows. So we'll get over here. We'll sell it. We'll see how much money we get for it. Ooh, that's not bad. 23,000 for that first group and another almost 6,000 plus 3,000 environmental score. We're sitting at 62,000. Let's rinse and repeat. Well, here we are, another 206,000 liters, so it should be a little less. Let's unstrap it, and then it'll start selling here. Try to get it all in one go. Very nice. All right, 29,000 and 3,000. We're sitting at 94,000, ending year 2. All right, we're in the positives. We don't owe anyone any money. Wait for the train. But that's going to wrap up this episode. Next episode, we'll probably get 6 months done in year 3. We're going to try to speed up this series and get it wrapped up. I'm actually really itching to see if we can pull this off. So we're going to speed it up. If you're hanging out this long, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button for me. It'll help out the channel a ton. And also maybe click on that little notification bell so you don't miss any episodes. I'm Socksway Up. I'll catch you on the next episode.